In this video, we're going to go from this to this. A really common problem with these Caddy vans, or in fact any van with a sliding door, is for one of the rollers to wear out. Usually you'll find it's going to be the bottom roller because that's the one that takes all the weight. So in my case here, it's a little bit hard to see, but hopefully you can see that's the bottom roller where there should be a nylon wheel on that. Hopefully you can see this, but right there, that's the actual nylon wheel that has come completely off it. That's it there, it's all dirty now. Symptoms of this problem are like we've got here, the paint completely scratching off the bodywork. It's even started to rust in some places here. And as you've seen in the opening of the video, this door was just getting really stiff to open and close. But other symptoms could be like you've got a rattly door. Every time you open and close it, it just rattles. Or even as you're driving down the road, it rattles. Or sometimes it can be just not latching properly into the latches on the door. Okay, so to do this job, you don't really need many tools. I've just got a ratchet here, and this is an M8 spline bit. Some people use Torx bits and some people find it works okay, but because it's not the right bit, it can damage the head on the bolt, and then you just end up with a nightmare trying to get the bolt out. I've just got a marker here to mark the position of the bolts before I take them out, so we can put them back in the same position. And if anybody doesn't know where to get these M8 spline bits, I just got a little set like this on Amazon. I can't remember the exact price, it was fairly cheap. If I think of it, I'll leave a link in the description below. And here is the new roller. I bought this online from a company called Autodoc. No affiliation with them at all, but here's the part number if anybody's trying to find it. This is for a 2019 Mark IV Caddy long wheelbase. That's what it should look like. The only other thing you're going to need really is a jack, and I've got a little block of wood on that as well, so I'm just going to put that under the door here just to take the weight of the door as we're doing this job. Okay, so I've got this jacked up now, just a teeny little bit. You don't need to jack it up too much, it's just really to take the weight of it. And as you can see, it's not touching the body of the van there right now, so the weight is taken off the door. Two M8 bolts here, take them out just to take this bracket out so we can slide this out once it's loose. And two bolts holding the roller onto the door here. Before I take those bolts out, I'm just going to mark around them with a marker just so I can put them back in the same position because they are slotted fittings. Okay, so I'm just going to clean around these bolts quickly first before I mark it, and then try and just get a little mark around them so I can hopefully get the new one set up exactly the same as this one is. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is remove these two bolts here. So I just got the ratchet and the M8 spline bit. That fits on there onto those nicely. It's actually come undone pretty easily. So I can do them the rest of the way with my hand. Try and let you see what I'm doing, not get my hands in the way. Okay, let's keep them safe somewhere. Okay, and that bracket just lifts off then like that. Next, we just got to get these two loosened. So they were a bit tighter. Okay, so this rear bolt, it's a bit of a tight fit to get the ratchet and this M8 spline bit that I've got in there. But with a bit of wiggling around, it goes in. So I probably think it's best to just loosen that a wee little bit, not go too far with it. And take this out because it might just get stuck in there. Undo the rest of it by hand. That's the bolt out of that. It's a little short one. And then this bracket should come back towards the back of the van and come out through that gap. So that's the one that's come off. As you can see, the roller is completely gone from there. So before I put the new one on, I'm just going to give all this a bit of a wipe down. Let's clean it all off. I think really this all needs to be cleaned up and painted. So that's probably a job for another day. But for today, I just want to get this door fixed because it was getting really bad. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, there's been quite a bit of damage to the paintwork, and it's all because of that roller. So if you get this job sorted a bit quicker than me, you probably won't have these issues to deal with. Okay, so to get the new one in should be just a reverse of taking the old one out. Just goes in there pretty easily actually. This arm moves, so line it up with the holes here and get your 2 bolts that you've taken out of here. Just not lined up 100%, but we'll get there. I'm going to try with the spline bit in it. Okay, and hopefully you can see. Just line that up with the hole. Should just catch in it any second. This new roller part that I've got, the bolts, I think they're the right size, but they're just not starting off properly in it. Okay, so I've taken this out of the van again because it was just impossible to get these bolts started in these holes while I was in the van. I've got this one in and it's going in okay, but the holes just seem to be full of paint. So it's quite difficult to get them. It was quite difficult to get them started. So I'm going to try and do this one in front of the camera without knocking the camera over. This one is more difficult for some reason. Yeah, it's just not really catching in there at all. So I'm going to go and try and find a tap and die set and see if I can run, well, first of all, find the correct tap and just run it through that hole. Okay, so I found the correct tap in a box of taps that I've just got over there, a thread tap. And the way I know it's the correct tap is this is the old roller from the van. And I just test it in there and it's going in there nice and easily. So I'm just going to run that through the holes on the new one. So yeah, it's catching, something is catching it. Well, maybe it was completely wrong thread that was on this bar. Maybe that VW Bilstein one is not the best one to buy, but because if you don't have a tap set, you're probably going to have a problem getting this onto the van. Okay, so that one's gone through there now. I can test the bolt here, see if it fits in it. Yeah, that's screwing in nice and easily now. Okay, so it's just for the other one here. You just got to make sure you got this thing in square. Okay, so I'm just going to get the other bolt and make sure it goes into this second hole okay. Yeah, that's going in there okay. Okay, so let's just get this back into position, slide it in here. Should go around the corner kind of there. And okay, so that's it. So get my bolt in here. That's the first one started. Just get it in there a bit. So next one, okay, I'll try and do this left-handed so I'm not getting in the way of the camera. That one's going in there as well. So put these into like the position so they sit centrally on those marks that I've made earlier on. That's it. That one's tightened up now. And then put your little stopper plate back in. Hopefully we're not going to have any issues with this one. Line up the holes. Just put back in the 2 bolts you took out earlier. Okay, so I'm just going to try the door now. Just give it a little pull. Yeah, that's moving a lot better. The gap around the edge all looks pretty even. Door's working really well now. It opens really easy. It's not noisy. Closes really easy. It's obviously not rubbing on this bottom bit anymore here. Unfortunately, it wasn't a very straightforward swap and I wasn't really expecting that. So I didn't have a camera set up to video all that a bit better for you guys, but you get the gist. Unfortunately as well, the tap bit that fitted it is so old, I can't read what's written on it. I just tried lots of different taps from a box in the old roller arm and found this one fitted. So unfortunately I can't give you the information what size that was, but really you hopefully won't have that problem. Hopefully this is a one-off and for you it would just be a much more straightforward swap without having to struggle with these threads. But anyways, finally it's in and I'm happy with it. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.